A 433 megahertz wireless control switch. It can take from 6 volts DC to 24 or 28 volts DC at 2 amps. It depends on what spec you get. And what it does is it's like an on-off switch for the power source. You hook up power to it, and then the power will go out with this switch. On, the UV light comes off. Off, shuts off. You can have any type of switch or light or whatever you want to hook up to it. It's also 433 megahertz, which if you hold down the A button, that knocks out a lot of alarm systems, wireless alarms, little home keychain house alarms. And it's got the little antenna. That's the crystal. So you get a different crystal, work on a different frequency. You probably have to change the antenna too. But the weird thing is it works on a 27A battery, which is a 12-volt battery. It's a weird battery. And it's got an extendable antenna there. What's nice is for the 433, you can use it as a rangefinder. You set that up with a UV bulb like that, which to my eyes isn't all that bright. On camera, it's not that bright either. But under night vision, you set this up, you get your range, and then you know how far your 433 is reaching. And if you're trying to test, how far into an alarm system or a building this will penetrate. Because you never really know unless you test, because they'll say, oh, this will go 30 meters. But you add some walls into it, some doors, desks, books, bookcases, whatever. That cuts down on that range. It does have a light that flashes right there when you turn it on and off, but it's just a tiny little red LED. You use the UV, it attracts less attention everywhere, and it shows up great on some phone cameras, some other cameras as well, and night vision goggles. And this is just a regular, it's a 3.2 to 3.4 volt DC LED. Sometimes they'll call them purple, but it's a UV LED. On the longest anode, not the cathode, the anode, the longest leg, you put the resistor, and for a 9-volt battery, that's about 290 ohms, so I used a 300 ohm resistor. That goes to the positive on the battery. Well, the positive on the circuit board. So really, the battery goes into the circuit board, and then it's just a pass-through, really. It's wireless, and then an on-off switch there. That goes to your negative and positive to your device. Whether it's, the on button on a radio, or a dishwasher, or a light, a beeper, a siren, garage door, whatever. And there you go.